jacket off, brother.
Y'all got to go home? And you can't get the fuck out of here right now. Cause we need you to take a picture, Lord. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all know, now you know. This dude right here sitting in
Derek, we gotta take a picture of you.
This dude sitting right here, standing up, this small man right here. Small man, 30 Brown.
30 Brown.
That's all down after the motherfucking podcast. We got the small guy in here. If you don't know, now you know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram. Like I said, I should be lit. You know what I'm saying? We got my man General Smash over there. We just had him on as it for interviews, you know what I mean? You know the vibes. Sorry, man. Fuck your shit, dog.
Hey, yo, Holly Ali, can you come to the front?
Holly Ali! Come to the front. Go to the front.
Make sure you accept the vendors. Make sure you accept the bartenders.
The bartenders.
Make sure you accept the bartenders.
Make sure you accept the motherfucking host. Fuck out of here. I'm bartender too. You know what I'm saying? I'm tending to your bar. Hey, yo. Hey, listen. Side to side, yo, we're stuck in here and swallow the pride. Just put the shit in reverse, ride the ride. Yo, 2+2. I'm big space coaster like that with the new old school from the 80s. I'm shaking with the motherfucking 80s. Don't play me, the right eye lazy. Tracy McGrady, force the ear one in your motherfucking blue goddamn Nikes. Name is Mikey, I just Brooklyn. I like white girls too, fucking with Martha Stewart. She be rich. Now I mean that's my bitch. Oh yeah. I told you I got no hair. I rap a bigger city like Timmy Loves and Joe Claire. Yo, I'm a 90 nigga. You know from Brooklyn to 90 nigga. Yo, when it's raining outside, I'm shiny nigga. Yeah. This is what I do. I'm waiting for Holly Ali to come through. The name is something, but I got the 1-2. This is what the sun do. Like Sunny Bell. Now you know Sunny from Sunnytail. From Donfell. Oh, get a trigger. Roll on the hook in the water and start doing fishing. The 12 gauge, rock, stuff like the lady with rage. Go Holly Ali, go come to the stage, come do what you do. Spit your shit, your stuff be the shit. Till it keep quick, I'm like Lucy Hammer. I'm coach just like David Shammer. I'm from Brownsville when they wave hammers. Niggas be trippin'. Give me the lane bumpin' like Scotty the Pippin. Yo, my big nose big. Now you know we're broken together, big road, the kids to the west, kissing some kids, and shaking some hands, and kissing some babies. Fuck around with spread everybody, nigga, and shady. Hey yo, this shit is awful and Noma. And my eyes really big like Surfer and Homer. I fuck with some Mexicans like you can sip a Corona. I'm from Brownsville, clean straight under the Vonda. I'm about DJs. But my crib looking good. Now I mean I got a big screen TV in my living room looking good. I got a section, I got my own apartment. I'll pay my own rent. I gotta make dollars because it gotta make sense. I'm a project kid. Yo, shit is. Hey yo, I'm gonna crack a joke. Y'all wanna hear one of my jokes? Alright. What? What? Yo, this is a joke. Alright. Knock, knock. I just wanted to hear y'all say that. I just want to say who's there. I ain't got no jokes, man. I'm actually working on my little material, my little comedy set. You know what I mean? Prepared. I do got some shit though. You know what I mean? I ain't no funny ass dude. If you think I'm funny, make some noise. So I know I got some more funny comedy, but I'm just not gonna pull it out right now. Nah, I'm scared. Hey yo, so my man DJ Polari just stopped the music. So I think we about to make some noise. So my man Holly Ali, y'all. Oh, he ain't ready yet? I want to tap dance. Let's get tap dancing, you know what I mean? 2020 Gregory Hines, we go tap. ain't ready yet? Nah. Alright. Yo, I would just say, welcome to Piff and Poetry, Poetry and Piff. I don't know how I'm saying it, but it go together like relationships. If you smoke a Piff in this bitch, make some noise. If you roll up to a Piff, make some noise. If you got the love that shit, pass it to me, make some noise. As long as you ain't racist, make some noise. Alright, pass it. You know what I mean? Alright. Hey, y'all, some good poetry here tonight, make some noise. That's my man, Johnny Brown, man. Okay, we're going to be ready now, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, and you gotta make some noise for my man, Holly Ali, y'all.
Peace to my man for having me. I appreciate it.
Peace to the God.
You know what I mean? It feels good to be back in Brooklyn. I just came from a show in London. I did my first international show out there. You know it was real fly. I felt like I was in Brooklyn, so it was dope. And what took me so long was I was trying to bounce down a couple joints that I had chopped up just before I came.
Try the other mic too, God.
This one probably better, right? Look.
Try the other one to see what's
I like this mic better. I said, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yo, because I took so long, let's just rap. I just want to rap. That's I like that. I made fire with Tachi produce this. I sweat and blow, connect, close. Certain conversation only for the control. Not the door, no password, no, never miss the oracle. My mind is set below. Got the shells in the show like I did. Broken trust getting free hope. She got that slow, chesty ball blue. This thing is then she grabs me fast. Nobody got no she need my line. I know, so she don't bring too much attention. Chillin' that he said, stay that he said shit. I'm quite fit. Figure I get the picture. Must be so perfect. I'm on a mission. I need the scripts. My inhibition, your existence is special. So that is it. Divine descent from my dance again. Your mind is like you said. Take no more trip to get mud. She gave me nice little intro. That's actually a intro to a project that I have that's all about the sisters. It's called Sheep. It's gonna come out soon. I made one of the beats for it too, aside from this one. You know what I'm saying? Polarity, you can keep all the BPM at the same joint too. Y'all rocking with that joint? Y'all can hear me good? Yo, let me ask the rappers. Yo, the rappers, y'all can... Yeah, the rappers, yo, Polarity, turn the mic up for that's what I want to do. Let me ask the rappers. The rappers know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I can actually hear a little bit of reverb myself. Yo, let me tell y'all what's so dope about that show. It's gonna be fly, right? They tracked my whole show on an audio, G. So like when I put out the next project, I'm gonna put it out on a vinyl, and that's gonna be the B-side of the joint. Yeah, I'm promoting a lot. Let me tell y'all why, because when I be out, I don't be talking. I just be rapping, getting off the stage, going in the corner, smoking a spliff and dipping. So I wanna, you know what I mean? You drop the next joint though, G. Whichever one. They raps like ice when they go shit and top of posture. Big belly like the Buddha, but they won't be mine. Payments increase, stress decrease. No, I got a couple flying once for first aid needs. So with my legacy from my unborn seed, I'm getting paid to read. True indeed, say I believe. Look, got pride for sale, that simulated spine to feel. That key is rise as I raise the Jews in mind. I'm smoke this line, I'm moving with your glands, mine. The rhyme sound from the lane, with power. If with a drop, I find black and shoot right. The moon back, the moon rock, and it moans out. Build strong, cat is born from iron bone. You know the most line of bone, he's silent bone. The sea of corn, the iron is strong with the mighty song. Head crack, anytime you shake his down my bone. Let's turn the mic down a little bit. Turn the mic down just a little bit. Yo, puppy blacks, they don't love you back. same spot, you roll that head crack, you roll with your head tap. Shake the throne, stand down, with your guns cap, with the lessons from the guard staff, when the death match. The choking for the Lord's spoken fan from the world spoken. Quotations, goddamn is choking. Only folks on supreme harm, magnetic beat and dream, dominant dream. You see, I gleam. The mental be piffed, the rhyme is swift look. Situate my mind and I grind my chips look. So God give me civil less fortunate without a hygiene fix. I be the 5%. The blood sucking, I go running for my muscle. With gold shines and gold lines, they all mine. We up civilized, full of venom from the line. Teach you how to rise, so we all shine. Those hands, I was sound. I chopped that. Yeah, get at me for the beats too, the rappers in here, you know what I'm saying? The poets too, I can make something nice and ambient to go with a nice roll, you know what I mean? Turn the beat up. I like that. Yeah, I want them to enjoy the music. This set was more about the beats than it really was me rapping. I just wanted to see if I could make people. My head was moving, I mean this was a good beat. You know, oh they moving, I'm with it. Y'all fucking with it? I appreciate that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this one right here, my baby. I really like this beat right here. It's winter time, I want my blow back. Let me hold that. Show up, drag your hands into it. Blue side, we roll. Well, at the center, I can show you how to catch a well, but I ain't your savior. I'm get so lucky that y'all can't steal my flavors. I make name that's creation, no innovation. Success with the good salivate for my flow. Now I don't create pockets, you don't even rhyme on. I'm out for that clean note, makes my people left promo on the green go. Supreme flow, the laws rolling fest, got the quick and that furniture, drove you overstep. Most down before we take checks, next snatch your soul, leave the necklace, and change what? Inside man, the dreaming man, going for the prince and boy, never forgot bands now. We all do the yoke to the holy man, love that stage. Fly shit with my name. Speak physical flame, don't put my face in the shirt, man. That shit be played. Walk and breaks. Turn the beat up. And I meant to take those snares and all that out, so I kinda like the way that sounds. Time and goals. I ain't in this rap shit for no roles, not at all. The mind is all. I blueprint, blitz, and roll. I'm out of the hole. Put the flag on the grand jewel. Shit, look for the stand true. With the blood and the school. Shattered quick, with a dad quick. Well, it's not a sad chicken soup, but I gotta get the shit a look. I'm asking my wolf, and I never need truck. Same way I rose from my mama, triple black nut look. Rose with the same, so the room ain't flat look. Smash mad rap with a shoulder off that. Ash you fat. Dogs is back. Yeah, those sound pretty good, man. Those not mastered out. None of these beats are mastered. They sound pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the flow, y'all. Always made it out of the twist, sense of mind. Then I got back on my bullshit, walking blackness. George Jack mine, I had mine. Simple mind, my slips on me and shit if I don't inspire. Making spots high without a crop top. Leave shots, yeah. Down the balls, not good draws, racial taste balls. That's on the back, cookie. Blood on the edge, you see. I'm over cheap heavily. Told him so legacies. I know the feeling is. Yo, legacy the blast. I got a nice song on be singing on the track, like singing my name, but I'm in the coach yet, right?
I'm not in the way, right?
Yeah, see the blast.
I'm not in the way.
She gon' sound sweet on this, right? You know who it is. These cats thinking that my world is shame. Now they got the whole world face, got flow grace. My main post, so when the world still hosts, make better choices. Now my actions speak cautious. I see Bobby Hill, but I'll be there to make it cautious. It's how you stay focused, right? These stories look. I'm well seasoned with easy, game easy, the way we feed. So put it back in, show the feet. I love people, play the queen of these sheep. Round side, round side, things. Have you seen? Hey yo, you ready? Have you seen the rest? Let this one play out for that. I got a nice little something at the end of it, right? This is Shani's mother growing up. You were a study those kids. Snotty nose kids of your own. That's why you come from anyway. Yeah, what you think, Shooter? That's how it sounded. You know what I mean? I made sure I played a couple of these jokes just because you was here. Let me say, first of all, before I keep rapping, right? I've never been, like, I had basketball writers when I played ball, right? This man put me in a book. I seen it on Facebook. That shit made me hype. You know what I mean? Like, he wrote, and it was elegant. Like, he showed so much love to just the purity of the art. And that's what I do it for, the love. See, when you do what you do for love, it's like the commercial aspect is easier to add on. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already focused on the creativity and actually just pouring out your heart into what you do. So, like, be acknowledged for it. And, like, I'm being honest with y'all. This is my infancy, y'all. Y'all gonna see some shit. And I done some cool shit already. But this the infancy, so for it to happen in this time, it's like, I really appreciate you, God. I'm sick, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Nice one, though. And that, I ain't have it on there? Alright, fuck it. Peace, I'm Tali Ali. Yo, HAILE _ Ali, you know what I'm saying? Come see me outside of smoke. Yo, you kind of smoke now?
Hold up. Hold that shit up, man. I'm trying to hit that, man. So go out there, right there in the patio, and spark that shit, and I'm right behind you, bro. Little fucking vibes, man. Oh. Hey, yo. Make some noise for Holly Ali, yo. Turning the lights off, this shit kinda loud. Y'all can hear me, make some noise. Are y'all ready for the next match? Make some motherfucking noise. If somebody wanna buy me another drink, make some noise. I heard that. I heard like 4 people. I need to roll down a nice tea. Stuff free. You know what I'm saying? But yo, make some noise for the next artist, y'all. Make some noise. Hold on, let me get her name right before she calls me the fuck out.
Why did you say that?
Man, I'm right now. Make some noise whatever we need for y'all. You know what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm doing. Here you go, cut the mic on for you.
Not so loud.
Hello?
I'm fucking with you, man.
Alright.
Hey, yo, we like a rap partners right now, you know what I mean?
Good evening.
Turn the mic down a little bit.
Alright, so I am a spoken word artist that uses imagery, similes, adjectives, the good stuff. I'm going to be talking about depression, domestic violence, and self-love. Alright. Do you know what it feels like to not get out of bed and shower? No, do you really know? Excuse me. Or ever wonder why the cares of the world feel so burdensome on your shoulder? I've been contemplating checking out for some time now, but something inside stirs the darkness into another direction. The lack of support, the loneliness, a need to see the beauty and the lessons of life. A deep want for change, but not knowing where to start. Depression, a feeling many people disregard and ignore. In its many forms has the power to change the way you see your life and the hope that resonates within you. Suffering in silence, trusting someone that may catch the tears you cried while waiting on the subway platform. Fighting the dark thoughts that consume your very own well-being. And you wait, but not one person, anybody who is single enough, who walks by, sees the pain you are carrying. You wonder, will people notice you? Will your loved ones even notice the difference in your character and your appearances? Do you know how many times I've heard everything will be just fine? Depression doesn't make you see the light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, it will cause you to continue to spiral down the darkness. I've learned over the years to fight the cloudy judgment in my brain. Smile even if it hurts, write even if no one is reading it, and speak even when no one is listening to you. Because at the end of the day, when you have fought the good fight with all of your might to keep your spirits up, you fought to see another day. And most importantly, you didn't allow the deep press from keeping you pressed. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 to 9. The power that aligns within has shown me that I have become the woman who needed to rescue herself. She needed to rescue herself. She needed to be the superhero she had been seeking. She had to be that woman who told herself that no matter how bad life can get, it will be safe to fight back with the light and the shadows. She holds balance, her duality in her soul. Like David, she had to face the giant within, confront the fears and doubts that constantly robbed her of the joy she knows all too well. Confidently, she made a choice to choose herself for once in life. As she lay by the Red Sea of faith, she will walk through the waters with courage and bravery on her breastplate. She stands with her knowing that Abba Father is on her side. The power of the unshakable, the power of the holies and holies, the power of the bridge between heaven and earth, the sacrifice of the blood that has been shed as she wipes the tears as a rebirth. She has become the pillar, the light, the healer that is needed for her journey. Thank you. Ooh, this one's a little intense, but domestic violence is very important. I just want to share a little side note about it. Domestic violence comes in a lot of forms. It doesn't just come physically, it can come emotionally, mentally, right? And there's always a barrier with the community of color because we fear or we feel that it's a conditioning and it's a normal thing to be abused. A situation happened to me, and This was the expression of it. He said he loved me. He said he loved me, but how can this be? Sucking up my life until I was effortlessly not able to see. See through the smoke filled with all his lies, and here I am crying, pleading for him to stay and hold me once again, to be in the grip of his death. I have died many times on the cross as a savior to save his ass. But look where it has left me, nailed down to my own demise as my crown tilts to the side with blood seeping through the side of my eyes. Love, I have questioned it so many times. How can this be? More like bitch, shut up before I punch your teeth in. Bitch, didn't you hear me say shut up? Mumbling under my breath, God, please save me. Hoping he could hear the whispers of my soul, crying out like the shadows at night when no one is around to hear you, and here I lay numb to the fact that I have become a statistic to this emotional abuse. And no, please don't tell mommy I have fallen again into the cycle she had broken so many times before me. Mommy, please save me. Are the words that I have repeatedly said to myself as I have washed away the bloodstains from last night's escapades. This may be just what I've been asking for, a blessing in disguise. Clearing the path for genuine reciprocation and to have peace within myself. Learn the signs of emotional abuse and research and educate yourself. Reach out because you are not alone. And know that you are worth to be loved and to receive the love that you give back. Letters to the wounded heart. Thank you. Thank you, good night.
Where they gonna find you at?
My IG is God is my homie. GODISHOMIE. God is my homie.
Let me get a round of applause for Anthology.
Hey, yo, I know I've been trying to be like a comedian and shit, you know what I mean? I kind of felt that right there, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a sucker for love ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, LL Cool J, my favorite rapper. How many girls here like LL Cool J? Get some love. I just can't sing like that motherfucker, but I like LL, bro. You know, he does me for the ladies, you know what I mean? Make some love for every nigga, y'all. Y'all ready for the next performer? We're almost in the end. And y'all singing this motherfucking building, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? I hope everybody that performed tonight, network, you know what I'm saying? If you like any artists in here, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow on Instagram. Don't be bad and bougie. All y'all motherfuckers in here like y'all the nicest. But you probably not, you know what I'm saying? If you like certain in here, you know what I'm saying? Spread love, man. Follow each other. Network. Put the next poetry to the next shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? That's how you spread the love. You know what I'm saying? It's off in the 5 spot. Then they can go to a little weekend. Then they can go to probably Apollo or wherever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Wherever y'all want to put that shit at. I just know my shit is on motherfucking Spotify, iTunes, my shit. That's what I'm at with it. You know what I mean? If you don't know, now you know. I am a rapper that can actually rap. And some of my shit is never rap. That is all facts, capital letters. We're ready for the next motherfucking poetry artist. Make some noise. Alright. Now this next one coming up, I don't know. Like we ain't have no physical encounters or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, I touched her and shit, and she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? All I did was put my right hand on her kneecap, and she said, yo, she pregnant. Remember that movie, Don't Be a Menace to South Central and shit, I've been doing 48 in the hood? Remember that movie? That's what just happened just now to me about 2 hours ago. I touched her kneecap, and she said, yo, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? Already?
And I want child support.
And she wants child support. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, man, you know, man. Make some noise for all four Big Mama. Woo! Yeah, Big Mama. Bong. Yeah, if I knew how to do like good sound effects, I would do it for you. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I don't need that.
You don't need it?
I don't need that.
She don't need that. I can do that background singing?
No.
Alright. Who said no?
Wait, did I get my first
God
shot?
damn it. 2021, I got you.
That's when you can be my background singer.
You did.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Are you sure you can hear me? Yes. So let me introduce myself.
Go ahead.
My name is All Flowing Big Mama. Okay. And I heard everybody up in here tonight, and I said everybody. Yes, I did say everybody. That's right. They was giving these long intros, so I figured I'd give my long intro too. So back in 1983, my mama met my daddy. No, okay, so fast forward to 2020, and I woke up in the fly spot and decided I was gonna go do some poetry. So today I figured, since I wanted to be me, I do 3 poems for y'all. First poem being self. Second poem being conscious, and third poem being sex. So if you ride this ride with me, maybe we'll find a little bit more about me. Alright? So let's start. So, hey, I see you watching me behind closed eyes. Describing my shape and my size. See, I don't fit that normal motor style. I'm not the average type you approach. No, I'm not slender in the waist, but I'm full of charm and grace. And no, I don't wear a size 6. But that don't stop my body from doing tricks. See, I got more moves than a gymnast. And no, I'm not that petite type. I don't need you to stand up for me in a fight. Matter of fact, with my size, I've got your back. And with my love, baby, you won't need Jack. So, no, I don't have big girl blues. See, because my size holds the true clues on how to love and seduce you. See the magic between my thighs? Comes from the amazement in my size. So once again, no, I don't have big girl blues. See, because with my size, there's more to do. There's hugging, cuddling, and keeping warm. Between my bosoms during a winter storm. See, I don't walk, I strut. Okay. Giving you a better look at my big, sexy butt. And when we dine, I won't be having scalding and wine. No, darling, it's a big, juicy steak and a beer. And honey, if yours is too big, we can share. See, I don't have big girl blues. See, I happen to be butt-extremely, buxomly beautiful. Sorry, right for all of yous. I don't have big girl blues. And all of you big girls wouldn't have big girl blues if you could spend a moment in time walking in these shoes. All right, so that was self. Now let's get a little conscious. They were lost long before they were abducted. Lost long before they went missing. Lost long before their pictures were posted and their abductions were televised. See, they often lost in the shadows of others' lives. The village had failed to follow missing person reports. They failed to cherish their greatest commodity, failed to instill a sense of royalty that lingered in their veins. The creators of life left to defend themselves without a sense of identity. Never taught to embrace their natural beauty. Black is beautiful. The village failed them long before they went missing. Dear black girls, brown girls, girls of color, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that as the village, I have failed you. I have failed to show you your importance. I have failed to encourage your natural intelligence, that I have continually taken you away from your greatness by allowing you to fall into false sense of beauty. I've allowed your self-esteem to be bought by fake hair, fake nails, and fake body parts. I've allowed your self-worth to be deemed by the material you possess. I've allowed your confidence to be defined by your sexual awareness. I've stood by you and allowed others to label you as undesirable, yet use you for your treasures. I've hidden in the shadows and watched as you idolize false gods, giving up your innocence to chase fantasies and fairy tales without happy endings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have allowed time to derail you from your purpose, allowed your spirit to be taken long before you went missing, allowed your dreams to be tainted and your heart to be scored, allowed your history to be lost in your future, taking the fight from your soul, but allowing the struggle to consume you. And I'm sorry, we as the village have failed you. I'm sorry our village have taught you that love hurts, to suffer in silence, to accept the pain and to hide your hurt and live in shame. I'm sorry that we have made you believe that you must suffer to be strong, that your courage comes from the secrets you keep. I am sorry that we were blind for your scars and pretending not to see your bruises, allowing you to believe in your own lies. I am sorry that as our village, we have failed you. I'm sorry that we have not taught you that your beauty, to see your beauty within. I'm sorry that we have not taught you to see your shine, that we have instilled that your worth can be seen in someone else's eyes and left you emotionally blind, that we have allowed you to believe your strength dwells in someone else's arm and left you spiritually weak, that we've taught you that no one possesses the love you seek. Dear black girl, dear brown girl, dear girl of color, I'm sorry that as a village we have failed you in the past. The village was broken and unaware of its selfish deeds. We have forgotten our focus on our future needs. And without you, our survival is doomed. Dear village, wake up. Take notice. We are allowing our gems to be stolen, sold, and broken. They are disappearing without a trace, evaporating into thin air. What will it take to make our village wake up? Will you wake up when our homes are bare? When all of our commodities are abducted without a clue, will then the village care? When will the village be tired of apologizing? When we remember we are the village. We are the village. And with our girls, and without our girls, we are lost. Now that I brought you up to conscious, please do not judge me on my sex.
Hold on.
Right.
Before you get to sex, you want to get
Everybody get your condoms.
Anybody who might feel that they might be offended. I'm so sorry for this. Do not judge me once again. No, this is a non-judgment zone. I should feel free.
Poetry and Piff Queen, you amongst family.
I should feel free to share with you today. Right? Okay, so let me explain something. I'm addicted.
Oh, yes.
Oh. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to dick. Oh. I'm so addicted. I'm in love with the word addicted because it got dick in it. What? Now I'm addicted to dick, and that's not something that's easy to claim. I'm not trying to dirty or ruin my innocent name, but my addiction to dick is almost insane. Now my testimony is not admitting to no hoe shit, but I must confess, I had to test out a few dicks. I had to be on my Goldilocks shit. I had to break into a few homes just to find the right fit. Now, the first one was too small, although I don't discriminate. See, if the dick wasn't perfect, a kitty cat playing it. Don't get me wrong, because a little dick can tickle the clit and make the pussy spit and have the kitty feeling great. But the problem is, that's where it ends. No wall touching, no position bending. Just have the kitty cat wishing the section was ended. Now, that next one was too big, too thick, and too long. Had a bitch head going. Had me calling the EMT and shit. That shit knocked down walls and relocated shit. Had to go to my GYN, spending hours just repositioning my ovaries and shit. All because a bitch couldn't say no to the dick. Now, Goldilocks only tested 3. But see, I can't say the same for me. I had to test a few. See, I had some short ones, long ones, slim ones, big ones. Some was a combination of the two. See, I had some pretty ones, ugly ones, and one with a hug. Now the things I did with that one, I could write my own same book. Just see. Now wait, let's go back. I've had some dark ones, light ones, even a white one, just to see if it had what it took to make the walls of my pussy shut. Now don't judge me, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm addicted, with no shame, which I hold no shame. See, I'm addicted. I'm so addicted that I'm in love with the word addicted, because it has dick in its name. Now, I'm tempted to get help. I'm not going to lie. But no rehab is going to work. It's not going to fix the fixation in my mind. Rehabilitation from what? A good dick? Man, fuck that shit. While most addictions require you to attend a group or release from your obsession, my name is all flowing, and I have a shocking confession. I take my addiction to dick quite seriously. It's my secret profession. Unlike drugs, money, and food, I live in a country where dick has never been in recession. So while addiction to dick is strong, my research for the first right fit is temporarily done. See now, I done found that I'm addicted to just one. See, it's not too long, not too thick, but it have a bitch doing backstands and hand flips. Okay. Have me acting all out of character. Having me call out of work just to show him how this big ass can swerve. Okay. Have me sliding down poles, deep throwing dicks cold. Have me swallowing seeds and shit. Now that's kind of fucked up because I used to be a bitch that spit. Oh. So I'm gonna tell you the power of a good dick. See, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to dick. I'm so addicted, I'm in love with the word addicted, because it got dick in it. Woo!
That's it, mama. Dang. Oh shit. I don't be snapping this shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know the vibe. Well, hold on, Kalani. I'm finishing. Ain't shit finished. Hold on. What's up? You got more?
What? She did 3.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's my auntie. I can't take it.
That's your aunt? Hey, yo, your uncle. Your uncle Stuck, your uncle-in-law.
If y'all want to find me, y'all can find me everywhere. If you want to find me, you can find me everywhere from Facebook to Instagram to Snapchat as All Flowing. Either All Flowing BM or All Flowing. I'm there. Thank you.
Make some noise for All Flowing Big Mama. Hey, yo, don't leave. Don't be bad and bougie, man. We're supposed to support all artists, baby. I ain't mad at you, I can leave. Thank y'all for coming in here with Piff and Poetry. Fuck out of here! That's my podcast. That's what I call my shit, fuck out of here for shit like that. When people don't say to the end and support every motherfucking artist, you know what I mean? Because ain't nobody better than the others, you know what I mean? But it's all good. Fuck out of here! Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Hey, yo, we poppin', man. Our views is up, man. Y'all don't know, y'all better get it told, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We the new wave. We the, I forgot how Baffin supposed to be saying that shit, but we that new wave, though. Fuck that. Next week come on about 2 more years. You know what I mean? I want to do a song with her. So you better take a picture. Cause S.STREET media is fuck out of here, we the niggas. If you don't know, now you know. My name's Stuck B, man. Fuck out of here. That's Study Bread. Fuck out of here.
Don't forget the Power Right Show, Dick.
Don't forget the Power Right Show either, man. Fuck out of here. You know what? Yo, Manuel. We just had a party here like last week. You know what I'm saying? I think this is bad bougie. Y'all wasn't here. That shit was lit. Tonight is pretty lit because I'm your host. I got the power to either like Senator Tate or Tommy Ghost. You know what I mean? Bars, nigga. I just make that up real quick. Y'all can't fuck with me.
Everybody come close.
Hey, yo, everybody come close. We about to have a couple of performers. Yo, come on. Yo. Hold on. Before we leave, I just want y'all to come up real close. We're going to do shit like that. What's that house spot? Urban Plaza. You know how they start performances at like 7:30. We're about to start one right now. Let's come up real quick. Call the cameras, the phones, all that shit. Real quick. We appreciate it. We here watch y'all motherfuckers perform.
That's right, I'm here.
Yo, support the vendors. All y'all niggas is bougie. Like I said, I wanted to get some glasses, you know what I mean, from Kangaroo, but like the way my whole face is structured, like I can't get the lens to the back of the earlobe and shit. That shit is like, the earlobe is down here, sorry, but the back behind the ear shit, like I got big, like Martin ears and shit. I need some like custom made glasses and shit, you know what I mean? But yo, have a good night. Everybody's leaving. Like I said, my podcast is called Fuck Out of Here.
That was cool. You should have made it go live.
You already know. I'm saying, my man Matt right here, you know what I mean? Piff Poetry, make some noise. 17, 18 collectors. Shout out to all the vendors. Yo, nobody come to support us because it was bad and bullshit tonight. It's all good. But I'm about to throw some shit here next month in March. And I want to go, well, I'm saying next month because February is like maybe in a couple of days. So you know the vibes. I ain't bugging out. Fuck with me, you know what I mean? So I'm throwing some shit here in March. And I need all y'all to come back. I need y'all vendors to come back. You know what I mean? We ain't doing poetry. We're doing motherfucking piff and raps. We're gonna piss and rap on the fuck out of here, motherfucking anniversary party, word? You can rap, if you wanna rap, hit me up, follow my Instagram, man, something, nah. You're really fucking with boom bap. And I ain't boom bap rapping, y'all can't rap. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about. You know what I mean? We boom bap rapping in here next, in March. I'm just saying next month. Yeah, we're gonna do a challenge and we might give away something too. But y'all gotta support the cause though. Y'all don't support, but we ain't doing that shit. Cause I ain't paying for everything, you know what I'm saying? I live in a housing project. You know what I'm saying? You work for housing, I live in housing. I need some heat. You know what I'm saying? She needs child support. You know what I mean? What you need? You don't need shit? Alright, you got some weed? Roll up. That's what we need. We need you to roll up. You know what I mean? But now, I'm fucking with y'all. We about to go to the next artist. Yo, shout out to my man General Smash and my man back there, man. They came over here from motherfucking Lower East Side Manhattan, like Smith Houses, Far Rockaway, the Roots, Brownsville, LH, Brownsville, Van Dyke. Niggas pulled up for Stuck B because they know I was hosting. So they came out to support, man. I appreciate y'all, my niggas. Salute to motherfucking the 5-spot owner, my man Malik, you know what I'm saying? What else doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's my dude though, for real though, you know what I'm saying? He ain't know who I was until like maybe like last year. But we cooler in the freezer, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you fucking know. I'm Stuck Big. And I'm about to call the next artist. I'll be like, oh, I heard a girl say, oh, that nigga, yeah, I want my King Kong Gorilla Ape shit. Fuck out of here. Yo, make some noise, come on, bro. Yo, make some noise for my man. My apologies. I wasn't yapping my gums and shit. Cause we got mad time to go. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to kill time. You know what I mean? My bad.
I only gotta work in the morning.
You don't gotta work in the morning?
No, I only got to work in the morning.
Alright, cool. Take your time, baby. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hey, yo, make some noise for this artist right here, y'all. Angeline Soul, y'all. Oh, shit. Hey, how you doing? I seen you earlier. I apologize.
Check. Yeah.
Turn that one up though and put it right behind you. Right behind you. Sit there, sit there. Oh, she got it.
Alright, I need everybody to stand up. Like, it gotta be lit in here. I need to feel everybody's energy. Where's my females at? Where's my boss chicks at? Where's my boss men at? But this song right here is for the females, you know? Shout out to all the single mothers. I salute you. Even mothers in general. Like, that's a responsibility. This song is for y'all. This song is called Bozo, but first, I need a volunteer. I don't think y'all will be with it. I need a volunteer for this song.
I think you got one. No?
No volunteers?
I'm coming. I just had to put myself down. He right there. Here you go.
Good, here you go.
right.
Me? Okay. Is that me? Okay.
Just sit down. Right here.
Remember the name of the song called Bozo. About to take one for the team, Chef. Reneg, baby.
Make sure y'all show my table some love. I'm doing this for y'all.
That's right.
I'm doing this as a marketing technique.
I'm tired of this big ass niggas, like, come on, son. Like, fucking bozos. Dead ass. Yeah. Now you know those. Boy, you bozo. You a lawyer. Must be high, bro. Now you back. But you can't. Back on my road, trying to kick it as a dog. No. Don't tell me you really love me. Boy, I've been moved on. Don't tell me how I ain't moving right when you've been moving. You's a lame, you lucky I met you. Always gonna pick this so damn cheap, I could've spent you. Waste of time, why you tryna clock me? Feeling for bitches, I can't figure out how you got me. You so thirsty, I'm thinking you're worthy. Hit to the curb, you had some serve, but you don't deserve me. Met your baby mama too, now I'll show you what you do. Saturday, I see that move, but baby, mama ain't ready to move. Independent, that's definitely putting in what I put in it. Took care of you, had no limits, now you starting cause we ended. Don't you wish you stayed with me? Boy, you such a dog, don't you play with me? Now you know, boy, you love her. You don't love you. Must be high, bro. Now it's the man, but you care, so. Back on my road, trying to kick it as a love. No. Don't tell me you really love me. Boy, I've been moved on. Don't tell me how I ain't moving right when you've been moving wrong. Hey, watch how I'm killing them. Look what I'm giving them. Swear you might get fantastic, you boy. Let me be more elaborate. Oh my God, you know the most. Remember me, I was coming to least. Nigga, I'm stuck on the last way. You get stuck on the beat. Pretty girl, Anthology. I got that belief, but I got to sleep. You know I'm still don't you sleep. Talking sheets, don't you speak. All I really wanna be where you used to be. Now we'll get with me. Back to these beats. Yeah, you's a man, you lucky I met you. Or I pick a story cheap, I could've spent you. Waste of time while you trying to clock me. Feeling for bitches, I can't figure out how you got. Now you know, boy, you bozo. You don't love you. Must be high, bro. Now you mad? What you mad? Bet you can. Back on my road, trying to kick it as a no. Don't tell me you really love me. Boy, I've been moved on. Don't tell me how I ain't moving right when you've been moving wrong. You can follow me on all social platforms and Renee_SRL. So thank you so much.
I'm gonna go away from that. Yeah, nobody go nowhere. I need everybody to stand close. Yo, stop the music, on. Stop the music. I don't feel like doing it today. Because my man Stuck B is hosting today. You did. Thank y'all. If you not finished yet, I want to thank everybody who's here. I have a special surprise for y'all. It's a surprise for me too. I have my young bull from the projects here tonight. First time I'm getting to hear him perform live. He's making a whole lot of money.
They gotta be you.
Yeah.
I see him blushing over there.
That's no shit.
I see him over there in the street, like extra sheen smile. He like, yes, me.
Yo, first of all, I'm on my Winsburg shit. If you've never been to one of any of my events, you know I'm on some Winsburg shit. I heard a lot of Brownsville shit going on today. You know what I mean? Yo, but check this out. I'm a Winsburg villain. Like, we was talking about this. I'm a Winsburg nigga who act like a Brownsville nigga. So I understand. I'm sorry. When I want to get dirty, I do get dirty. But check this out, man. One of my business partners is in here too, Ra. Get Fed Records. Let me get a round of applause for my business partner. Get Fed Records. We will be doing a lot of shit in the next couple of months. Be on the fucking lookout. I'm talking that shit now. So, yo, Polarity. We ready to rap PS3? Yo, let me get a round of applause for the young bull, PS3!
When I say W, when I say P, no vibes.
Yo, you gonna use either mic guard, you want to use that one as a louder one. Try which one you want to use.
I just be screaming.
Yo, how we doing tonight? Yeah, I see Sal from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. This was a little last minute for me, but she talked about the crazy accident. Shout out to her that just performed. I'm gonna talk about that too. So I got this track called "Gave You My All," and I'm gonna just let y'all hear it. Yeah, listen, look, I said, I put my heart into this verse. Dirty love is like a curse. I just can't believe I was the one to say I love you first. Now I'm feeling real stupid because you let me trying to hurt. You thought I was gonna break your heart, and that's why you did it first. I remember when I said it, I ain't used to it just slip. And sometimes I just regret I even made you my bitch. I was trying to get your bag and take us out of 40 trip. You was following the crowd, worried about niggas chasing dick. And sometimes I say, oh, like, will you ever feel wrong? Telling me you love me while you letting niggas feel. I swear I was the last straw. And you lucky that my mama raised me right, cause I should punch you in. Look, now I'm getting drunk as fuck, it's getting hard to sober up. You ain't even cheap with one nigga, you triple double up. It's crazy how I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. Now I'm getting drunk as fuck, drinking cup after cup. You ain't even cheap with one nigga, you triple double up. It's crazy how I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. It's crazy how I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. Cop the hand you hold up, drinking cup after cup. My girl gon' be a boxer and I'ma send her to fuck you up. Yeah, I really thought you was the one, yes I was out of luck. But it's they really did it, make sure that his jump is up. Cut you off forever, I'll make sure that you can't get to me. Put on really ride, you never know that shit is history. It ain't in my heart to do the same thing that you did to me. No, I don't want you back, no, you don't. And I ain't going slow because of the love I have for you. Can't believe I let a bird get down my character. You trying to make me right, yes for that. I ain't mad at you, man. I first met you, I'ma scratch it on my calendar. Like, when you ever feel wrong, telling me you love me while them last niggas feel wrong. Shit, I was the last straw. And you lucky that my mama raised me right. Look, now I'm getting drunk as fuck, it's getting hard to sober up. You ain't even cheat with one nigga, you triple double up. It's crazy how I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. Now I'm getting drunk as fuck, drinking coke after cup. You ain't even cheat with one nigga, you triple double. It's crazy how I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. I gave you my all and it wasn't enough. Listen, y'all like that? Y'all like that? Thank you. Listen up. I got one more track that I'm gonna sing for y'all. This is one of my top tracks. I got over like 80,000 plays on it. That's a good accomplishment for me. So we're gonna start off like this. It's called Text the Ball. I need everybody in attendance. Let me get that one clap like this. Everybody. Look, you don't never swipe up the guy. You don't never miss a story. Don't know how you do me wrong. I think you better than the nigga before me. We done get the hell back. But see, now that's a different story. I just really wanna know why you never text or call me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I thought you was my shorty. Used to be your little phony. And you acting like you don't want me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I really thought you was for me. Supposed to be my one and only. But it said you left me lonely. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I thought you was my shorty. Used to be all up on me. Now you acting like you don't want me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I really thought you was for me. Listen up, y'all. Look, why you never ever text or call me? Girl, I just wanted to FaceTime. I get you back, baby, but that's my waste time. Your ass out of your face down. Hey, plus I hope with a grapevine. You got a boyfriend or whatever. Girl, I'm gonna get on fucking better. You know we look better together. You know you're supposed to be hard with me. Tell me how you feel when you solid with me. All you ever hide it from me, tell me the truth. Don't be lying to me. Cause now this shit busting my cranium. You told me forever, no breaking up. You told me about our house, marriage, babies. Already knew you was dating. Then you changing up. You got me all up in my feelings. There's so much pain, though I can't hear it. I can't lie, I miss your love, I miss your feeling. If you ever text or call me, I won't miss it. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I thought you was my shorty. Used to be all up on me. Now you acting like you don't want me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I really thought you was for me. Supposed to be my one and only. But you said you left me lonely. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I thought you was my shorty. Used to be all up on me. Now you acting like you don't want me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I really thought you was for me. Supposed to be my one and only. But you said you left me lonely. Look, how did you walk away? You said you love me, girl, how did you walk away? If I gave my heart today, promise you will never throw my heart away. So many good memories, and you acting like me enemies. If you ever feel alone, just know you always gotta feel me. It was all I needed to me, it was very alone. What you gave me a girl, it was working. You fucked that lady, nigga, I hope it was working. Said you wasn't making the work. You said you ain't needed, but girl, I was hurt. You was out cheating, I was out working. You don't know why you deserve. I gave my heart, you left me deserve. And you got me going through all of our pictures in my phone. Out of all the girls I put in there, you the one that I chose. And if you ever think about calling, I'll be right in my phone. Wait, one more time, you know that's to try to show them I'm a star. Don't know I'm wrong, I think better than a nigga before me. Gotta live for them night, let's see that's a different story. I just really wanna know, why you never text or call me? Why you never ever text or call me? Then I thought you was my shorty, used to be all up on me. Now you acting like you don't want me. Why you never ever text or call me? Then I really thought you was for me. Supposed to be my one and only. But it's like you left me lonely. Why you never ever text or call me? Yeah, my girl was my shorty. Used to be all up on me. Now you acting like you don't want me. Then I really thought you was for me. Supposed to be my one and only. But it's like you left me lonely. Yeah. Make sure you listen like that, y'all.
Where they can find you at?
Thank y'all very much for the support. If you're looking for me, you can find me on SoundCloud. My name is S.STREET. If you're looking for me, I'm on Instagram at The Real PS3. And thank y'all. Make some noise for yourself one time.
Hey, I'm not like that too though, son. You want to battle? Hey, yo. Hey, you want to battle? I'm like, just like that, my brother. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. Nah. I ain't fucking with him, man. Matter of fact, I ain't fucking with nobody in this motherfucking bitch. I'm the rappers down in this motherfucker, man. I can't rap. I don't know how to rap. We can't rap. We can't rap. We can't rap. Hey, yo. You a rapper? Yo. I don't know if you was tonight. I don't know feeling that shit you was going on, bro. But you know it's a lady friend though, you know what I'm saying? I know you was straight. But earlier though, that nigga with his eye man said, well, Mom, you here? When he went to Iron Man shit, he looked in the corner getting a spot. He was like, yo! I was like, nah, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. We can't be doing that shit. Man, you know what I mean? How we doing that? How we gonna play that? I was doing some holy kind of shit till somebody go to the name and switch over some powder, put it in the sock. I was like, pop niggas, you know what I'm saying? How we gonna play that, man? I don't think so, man. I ain't playing, baby. Nah, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for fucking with me all night. Y'all very salute, man. Y'all man. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to the truth. You know what I mean? That's my people, that's my sister, you know what I mean? We're from the same neighborhood. But she's on the suburban side of my neighborhood. You know what I mean? They be growing like, they be making like fresh natural juices. They be growing berries, fucking collard greens and all that shit, carrots. She's from Ocean Hill. I'm from Brownsville. Ocean Hill, they like Suffolk County all around and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we come down here to Brownsville, she's like Nassau County, like Homestead. shoulder, I'm a hacksaw, like Jim Duggan. Yo, crank it up. Yo, y'all was fucking with Piff Poetry tonight, make some noise. If y'all ready for the next artist, make some noise. I'm just trying to roll y'all motherfuckers out. Make some noise for my man. And he smoked some weed earlier. He did all kind of cool shit, you know what I'm saying? And he waited patiently without, you know how niggas be hard like that. Ain't my time enough before.
Yo, he lied in his ass, yo.
So we for us after this is over.
I ain't never smoked no weed in my life, man. He lied. Leave his ass.
Yo,
He trying to get me fired for my job and shit. They might see this shit.
we're gonna get you fired. Make some noise for my man, go show us some question, you know? That's my guy.
That's my guy. Make some noise for stuff. Hey, yo, check this out, man. I command everybody's attention because this shit is for real. So I want everybody to listen to what I gotta say because this is gonna bring us back to some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I just say peace to the gods, peace to everybody. You know, I just want y'all to understand. You ready for me, DJ? I know you don't remember this. Huh? No, back in the days. I think, yeah, I know, I heard it, but I'm just saying, I was just talking, I know, I want to wait. I hear you. Oh, okay, it's not a problem. Do you have the verse part where you say back in the days? Or you just have the beat? Alright, no problem. Alright, let's give it one more shot, DJ. Let's start it from the beginning. Because I'm kind of missed it. You don't remember this, right? Back in the days? How many people in here remember, man, when you was in the house with your moms and shit, and they was playing this shit, you used to try to sneak out the room and shit, try to see what was going on and shit. Your moms would be like, get the fuck back in the room, go back in there, bro, everybody told you to come out and shit, what's wrong with you and shit? Come in here, you be fake sleeping and shit, next thing you know, she going, you run back out there. Alright, DJ, I'm going with that, I'm going with that. Check this out. Do I got everybody's attention? If y'all don't mind, you know, I'm gonna close it. This is it right here. I don't know if I could, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to follow up behind all these good artists. But this is what we're gonna do. Back in the days, say it again. Back in the days. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Nobody else knows the rest of the words still? I thought y'all was gonna help me. Alright, back in the days when I was a kid, but I'm not a kid anymore. It's so hard to find the good days when I was a kid. I remember playing Skelly. I was the baddest dude on the block with the baddest top. I was ready to rock. Skelly, pop, pop, pop. Watch me hit this box, coming all the way from the other side of the block. But see, I remember when blocks was hot, we used to get the water guns and we spray each other. Nah, we wasn't running from no cops. Today in this age, it ain't like back in the days. When you grow up, shit get crazy. But back in the days, I remember I was chasing the girls, hot peas and butter. Come and get your supper. How many people remember that? Back in the days, I remember when girls used to do double dutch. You remember how that shit used to be? Chick turn around and do all that fly shit, touch the ground. But who remembers this though? Spin the bottle. I remember when I spin the bottle. I ain't gonna tell the truth. I'm definitely not gonna tell the truth, because if I spin the bottle, I might just fuck around and kiss you. But that was back in the days. Back in the days, things were so different then. Yo, the games that I remember was the Tenant Patrol. When you was doing the wrong shit, they smacked you upside the head, held you there until your moms came and got you. Back in the days, I remember when dudes had to go outside, and mama used to say, boy, you better not be out there before the lights come on. How many times we gonna remember back in the days? See, I'm one of the old cats that's ready to bring it back, because we got to talk about back in the days. Remember when you used to have the Adidas suit and wear your cap to the back, 4-finger rings,
with your shoelaces, the fat ones, different colors, when you wanted to wear what you had to wear back in the days. See, we don't talk about back in the days because we stuck in a time that nobody wants to use their mind. Back in the days, you had to learn things when you was going to the community center. And you used to get them little plates of food. I wouldn't eat none of that shit. That shit, I got a weak motherfucking stomach. That shit used to have me running to the bathroom. But back in the days, man, it was fun. See, we can't talk about back in the days because it was always telling us don't live in the past because the past is gone. But the past is what makes us what we are today, whether we was right or wrong. Don't worry about tomorrow because the future ain't here. But if you're going to believe in yourself, you got to be definitely strong, stand on your truth or square. Because what you do right here today will always bring you over there. Yes. See, a lot of people don't understand the reason why I talk like this. When you do 26 years and you locked in a can, you can't get to your family, and you're crying as a man, you remember back in the days. Yes. Yes. See, the thing about knowledge is it's infinite. But if you don't use it, it goes dead. If your wise words is not manifest, there's nobody who will understand what you're talking about. So let's talk about back in the days for 1 minute. Pride self, black man. No disrespect, but I just want you all to hear this because this pertains to all of us. As us being black and original. Back in the days. See, back in the days, man, I remember when we used to be in the elevators in the projects, they put the lights out. And if you did not know how to fight, he was getting your lights out. So let's talk about back in the days. See, well, my ass whippings wasn't, boy, you better get over here. I remember extension cords when I was in the shower because I did cut school and my mother said, you lied to me. You said you did your homework in class, but class you wasn't even there. Well, take this switch, and that shit left welts from the bottom of my fucking ankle all the way up here. See, that was child abuse then, but nobody reported it because the discipline was different. Yes. Now today, everybody talks about, well, I'm not going to chastise my children because I don't want to go to jail. I'll beat the shit out them motherfuckers if they play games with me. So what? Send me to jail. But I bet you they won't be a statistic like me, locked in a can, talking about damn, I should have listened to my mother from back in the days. See, a lot of people scared to tell the truth. The white man got you so wrapped up in television, tell lies of the vision. But it's a hidden message because sometimes they really do tell the truth. So if you sit down and you want to understand what it really is about, you got to think about back in the days. See, this is something else that I need to say real quick about back in the days. Back in the days, there was so much hidden shit that nobody talked about. Now everything is gentrified. You got all these different types of things that's coming out, and I'm not bashing anybody. Please don't take it that way. But at the end of the days, we never even condone half of the shit that go on today. Because back in the day, snitches got stitches. Because them motherfuckers was bitches. This is where I come from when I talk about rat hunters. If you was a rat, you get that. We'll put your ass in the trap. Back in the days. But now a nigga can snitch on you and he's your man. Stand right next to you. Yo, can you light this L with me, bro? Back in the days. Yeah. This next poem right here. Back in the days. Oh, I thought I had some more. My fault. I'm sorry. My fault. I'm 50 years old. I did 26 years in the penitentiary. Oh, G now. The 15th, January 15th, just passed me my 5 years being free. I'm just getting back into my children's life. I'm getting ready to work on going to these junior high schools and these public schools and talk to some of these young kids, young women and young men, just to let them know, man, that it's not over. See, a lot of times, a lot of these kids, man, they feel like they ain't got nobody. And I don't take it wrong, I'm not disrespecting anybody, but it's our fault. It's our fault as adults. Because we don't snatch up some of these young kids. As hard-headed as they may be, we don't snatch them up, man, and give them the jewels that they need.
He said snatch them up.
That's the thing. We'll say something to them, but we'll allow them to continue doing the same destructive things that they're doing. This is why we keep getting the results that we get. You know, I heard a brother say something about a savage. You know, the only reason why we are treated like savages is because we behave like savages and we are looked at as savages. So this is why they treat us as savages. They put us in cages like savages.
This is what they say, am I right, Red? The only way to contain the animals, wild animals, is by putting them in a cage. I'm not a wild animal. I may have had wild thoughts. My behavior has been fucked up, but I am not a wild animal. All right? Now, this next poem is about the word nigga. A lot of times, man, you know. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, bro. That chair is really fucked up. I almost killed myself in that shit one time myself, man. But I'm gonna tell you, this next poem right here is about the word nigga. A lot of times, we don't understand the word nigga. We adopted this word nigga because it's so easy to describe one another and to connect. So we think. The word nigga is a fucked up word to call anybody. Because if your intelligence is what your intelligence is, you can never be ignorant. You can be ignorant to certain things, but that does not make you a nigga. The white man called you a nigga because this is what he wanted you to become. He wanted to demeanor you. He wanted to break your spirit. He wanted your character to be fucked up. So when I talk to some of my brothers and they say, my nigga, it kind of bothers me because I remember the slave master said, this is my nigga over here. And my nigga is one of the best niggas out here in this field that picked this guy. My nigga. Never in the words of my life, man, when my grandmother was alive and you said the word nigga around her, you'll have a black eye. Because she died at 92, may I add to. She came from an era where the word nigga was so demeaning that if you did not stand and hold your name, you would lose a limb. So the word nigga is something that we need to excavate from our vocabulary. Why? Because if you go on an interview and you talk to one of these people that's the masters, so they say, listen, my nigga, I'm trying to get this job because, you know, I have the skills to be the greatest nigga that I can possibly be. But I'm just saying, my nigga, don't you understand where I'm coming from? How do you think that shit sounds to somebody that's in a situation or in a category where you're trying to be? They'll look at you like you're the slave that you should have been or what you want to be. Or the sort of that. I want to say this real quick before I end the poem. Does anybody in here know who the first black president was? Who was the first black president?
The Moore dude. I forgot his name, but he's a Moore. He's a Moore.
The first black president was John Hanson.
Yeah, that's his name.
John Hanson was the first black president in 1781.
Moore.
And the reason why John Hanson is not acknowledged as being the first black president is because he was under under Confederate rule at that time. The reason why I'm telling you all this is because Black History Month is on its way coming in. Listen to what I'm saying. We already know that. But Black History, for people that celebrate it for the month that they celebrate it for, this is who I'm reaching to. But I'm telling them because this is what we need to know. We have black people that was in rule over years, centuries, and time. Over 15 billion years, the sun set and the sun rise. Over 15 billion years, the sun sets and the sun rise. So if you're going to be that sun, one day you're going to set, but one day you're going to rise. So in hindsight of all of that, the reason why I was telling you all about John Hanson is because a lot of people, I heard 2 kids today while I was at work, and one of the kids said, well, you know, black people only understand that because they had one black president, they still didn't get their 40 acres and a mule. And I'm looking at these little kids and I'm like, wow, where did they get that from? Who's teaching them this type of understanding, this type of knowledge? The system got us so fucked up, the system has our people so fucked up that the kids are growing up and all they're talking about is what they know now, not what they know of. So if we don't build and we don't give the knowledge that we're supposed to, we'll still be calling each other nigga.
Peace.
My name is Deshaun Sylvester. You can find me on Instagram, Deshaun Sylvester 2226. Date of God. Always remember, man, I drop a jewel every day. Anytime you talk to me, we always gonna talk positivity. We're never gonna talk negativity because negativity only brings destruction. I want to give a shout out to Bob Scott. I just want to say thank you for letting me be here, G-Man. I apologize. I gotta give you a shout out too. I'm glad that you brought me along on this team. I'm about to show up and show out for a week. Step big. I need $1,000 tomorrow, man. I'll give it to you on the check.
You're my ABT pick me
For a second. Y'all wanted to say something, man. I want to say something tonight. First of all, make sure you follow S.STREETmedia.info. www.S.STREETmedia.info. That's the website. Make sure you check out S.STREET Media on Instagram. The Vandal Hour on Instagram. 1718 Collective on Instagram. Asper Management on Instagram. But I want to say this. This is the only thing I want to say for tonight, man. We had a great basketball player who moved on, right? By the name of Kobe Bryant. So I want to give him a moment of silence for the achievements and everything that this black man did. So let's get a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant.
Shut the fuck up.
Time out for a second.
Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me.
Shut the fuck up.
Please. Can we get a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant? Please.
Shut the fuck up.
Please. Yeah, he was a great black man, so we gotta give him his respect.
Oh yeah, it was.
All right, let's go. So I want to say something to y'all. I want to say something to y'all. First of all, he was a great man while he was alive. You know what I mean? This culture has become a culture who celebrates death. I'm getting tired of seeing a lot of people whose pages is filled with people who died. Whether it be family members, people from their block, or stars. I'm getting tired of this shit. This shit is vampire shit. Vampires love darkness. We are people of light. You dig? So I'm saying this, and I'm saying this out loud. Whoever follow RollTheFly_07, when Kobe passed, I never posted him. I talked to my peoples in the house and the peoples I see. We talked about his legacy in person. My first thought wasn't supposed to post it on Instagram. So whoever's in this culture of whatever goes on in their life, and the first thing they go to is Instagram, that shit is crazy.
Right.
So I want to say this though. We about celebrating life. This is a celebration of life. The written word or the word is life. Word is bond. Bond is life. And I should give my life before my word shall fail. Word and life is one. So we celebrating life now while we doing this poetry shit, right?
You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna say this though, man. Yo, whoever y'all got friends that got businesses. They got friends and co-workers that's doing great things. Post that shit. Put that shit on the motherfucking gram.
You know what I mean?
They niggas post dead people before they post somebody that y'all really fucking know.
You know what I mean?
That shit is crazy. Your praise death. Your praise death. That shit is crazy. So I'm saying this not in a negative way, but to my sisters and brothers. Yo, praise life. Praise life. Praise life. Praise life. No mysteries to that shit. Praise life. Look in the mirror. Praise yourself. Put some positive shit on the gram. I'm tired of seeing your death dealers deal death. That shit is disgusting. I'm blocking a lot of y'all who do it. So be aware. If y'all only posting these niggas that's dying, I'm unposting you. Please.
That nigga man sound like $40. The best station is donation. The best media is street media. Follow us, goddammit. don't know, now you know. But before we get to the last artist,
I'm introducing you.
no, we ain't doing that shit. We about to call the raffle shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many we calling. Social. Yo, what's up, baby? What up? How many we calling? 2, 3? What we doing? Now, hold up. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody that came in here as a visitor to purchase. We got 2? Okay. Alright, shout out to everybody that came in here and supported us for tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of tickets in here. We're really gonna call 2. But while my man Matt was talking, I'm over there shake rolling, rolling that shit up in the motherfucking 9 me yours, and I'm gonna go right here. So if you're in this bitch, I'm about to call this number, and you are the winner. If you ain't it, if you call the number, and we're gonna give you about 7 seconds. If you don't say eyes me, fuck out of here. Use a rap. Period. Like girls that get their period. Period. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's your business over there, you know what I'm saying? Well, I fucks with you though. Yo, y'all ready? I'm about to call the first number. Hey, yo, Glenn. Stop the music! Damn, I'm twisting this shit. Alright. 2, 3, 5, 0. 297. Stop playing.
Bingo! He said bingo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's my number.
The next number.
You shake it?
20, yeah. You shook, rattled, and rolled it. I even kicked that shit over there to the bartender all over there with the braids. Shake that shit, man. I should have like he was talking about Kobe Bryant and all that shit. Yeah, like guys, that's what I'm talking about, my nigga. You know? Yo, 2350. 295. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I said 2350, 295. Fuck out of here. You got that? Alright, come on, you over there, big yo. We got a winner. Got that? Let me see it.
Yo, you did the first test. Got him? First person? Who?
Nah, but so we said we counted it down to that number.
Yo, what is you
I got 2 on 1, my nigga. Like,
Oh, alright.
1 count, right?
Alright, 1 count. 1.
No, it's not sound bad. That's it?
That's an 8? What is my 8 at? I need 8.
That's 8? He won.
I'm the host.
He won everything.
I need one of those, man. I need an 8 edible. I need brownies, cookies, Cheerios. Hey yo, stop flying. You don't always get branded. The one edible, you know what I mean, is eligible. Holla at my man, what's still in your table though?
We got another one.
Pressure on me, please. Everything on my table is definitely pressure because I only like it, and don't bring it to me unless it's pressure, please.
Pressure, please.
We do have another one.
Yes, we do, and it does. I got Hellboy fingers. I gotta put like 2 fingers in that shit. Come on. I got big fingers.
Yo, whoever get this, make sure you post on the gram the glasses so she can get some advertisement from it.
Thank you.
And pressure also.
23. Nah, let me go like the lottery Powerball. 2, 3, 4, 0, 2, 8, 5.
Yes, be right here, baby. Let's be right here, baby.
7 right. She right too.
He's a Virgo. You don't lie.
facts. We didn't win that. Oh, no. You can't be a vendor and come ahead and win the shit, dude. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I ain't supposed to care, though. It's supposed to be for the people that paid to get in here. And we paid, though, because we got the raffle tickets, so pretty much was all good.
This is for the cup. This is for the fucking pretty cup from, what's this?
Hey, what's the name of the cup company, man? Unified Craft. Yo, could you make a face like this on the coffee cup? I'm about to follow you on Instagram. I drink coffee in the morning. If you don't know, the first part of waking up is focusing your life. Focusing your motherfucking right, nigga. It's 6:30 in the morning. Fuck with your boy Stuck Big. Yo, we got this number right here. It's called motherfucking 2350 288. Who got that? Nobody? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! It's still in the carpet though. Shout out to Malik. That's my man right there, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shit happens. Just know that. But we don't lie. But shit happens. You smell me? If you fucking with Stuck B, make some noise. I appreciate that. If y'all want me to host Piff and Poetry 4, make some noise. If y'all niggas buy me a drink on Piff and Poetry 4, make some noise. Please support your local hosts. Read your habits. Please support your local hosts. Read the habits. We do host for we. Shimmy, we from WB, I'm from BV. And BV, we don't say Shimmy no more. We say Shimmy. We try to for Shimmies. You Shimmy? And you smell, say me. Smell. 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 That's my new hashtag, starting in February. Fuck with me, man. Yo, this is the number I'm about to call. That shit was upside down. For the motherfucking first part of waking up the first in your cup. Shimmy. 2350 281. They ain't in their head. Fuck out of here. They not even in their head. Like, I ain't hear nobody get excited. Oh, that's me! None of that shit. You don't got a ticket, and you don't got a ticket. So let me put your hands in the air and you move like you just don't care. 2350?
Yo, you pick on the 80s though.
280. Fuck out of here.
It had no
Yo, who got a ticket in here? Make some noise. I only see one person, man. You got to be a haircut.
It's older than you.
2350 286. Yo, who got a ticket in here? Give me a damn two goddamn cup, cause she don't want to do no fucking hell, man. Hey, yo, but thank you for everybody that came out here to fuck with us and shit, man. You appreciate it, y'all like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? Now, you want to introduce the next artist you can. Hey, yo, Shorty Brown. Pull up.
Yeah.
Grab the rock.
I want to introduce my motherfucking comrades.
Cheer.
My motherfucking brothers. The gods.
Cheer.
Bernie Brown. And
Cheer. Yeah, we got to pull up though. Pull up now. Fuck with us though. Come on, real quick, real quick. Pull up. Let God all y'all pull up. Y'all can give me your tips. You know what I'm saying? You smell me? This shit, I'm the ground for you. Smell me? Everybody to the front. Everybody to the front. Get your phones ready. Put your phones out. Please record this. Running this world. We're doing right in this world. Run this world. Yo. I'm gonna come over here because they're right here. Know what I mean? I'm trying to come over here. You know what I mean? I'm stuck B. S.STREET. Fuck out of here. That's my man, Danny Brown. Fuck out of here. Let me keep this calamity. Fuck out of here. Salute for the night, bro. You already know. Yo, after that, I told y'all this nice, right? I told y'all that shit, right? Strong fight. Easy. Brother, please, motherfucker. Hold on, bring that back. Fuck that up, man. I'm about to beat you up.
That's all the volume we got on.
Bring that back, man.
Turn that beat up.
Turn up, tell my man Sean Paul right there.
Check.
They can't hear us over here. Bring that shit back. Raw. Check. Like I said, raw. See y'all right here. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let Danny Brown fuck with y'all right here. I'm gonna fuck with y'all right here since y'all right here on this side. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas about to listen. Let's go. Roll up. Throw my back over here. I'm waiting with this nigga right here. Niggas is not here in Struck B. They're gonna take pictures and shit. Hey yo, I ain't taking no pictures with the lady fucking. Fuck out of here. Let's go. Struck B. I'm gonna go over there in here, bro. Fuck out of here. Oh, I can't go that far. Jump it. Sweet, this album on all digital platforms, the video is out. Y'all feeling that? Y'all feeling this? Make some noise? Oh shit, yo, that's Piff and poetry. But before I go, I got some poetry I want to spit to y'all though. I said, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brownsville, I guarantee you won't come through. As soon as you hear them shots, duck 1, 2. This not a game, niggas will duck on you. I'm still in the streets, never been having a beef. No talk, no report, Denzel, public and brief. What up, boss? Y'all niggas gonna fuck with me, man. Yo, put on that second note so we get the fuck out of here. Let's go with that. You doing a ball? Nah, this is not right.
I ain't give it to him.
You ain't give it to him? Then go with shit, second or not. Then we out of here.
Yeah, they long?
Nah, second or not. Let's go. We got a bad time. We can give them a whole concert, but we ain't gonna do that though. We do that. They gonna hear it, you know, they gonna support it. We can do that. you what made me get hot right now? Introduce from this nigga Mad from Soul City niggas, man. I hope the video I want to say, yo, I'm gonna study down the fuck out of here show. You know what I mean? We was gonna let y'all go, but we feeling the juice right now. I want y'all to tune in right now to my partner. You know what I mean? One of the greats all the time out of Cransville's fire here. You know what I mean? The king of the left right. My man Snoop, yeah. Let me go. So it's a little bit longer, though. Let me get that one. Play that. Yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what is that? What is that? What's it? Hold on. I keep my first place when my name is even hopeful. You are so everything for brothers so good. My shoes are good. Can't get to vote up. And this is my view. One day, so they don't give on those good messages with my the weapon and back. The weapon nigga said they were back. Especially when they make one. Always look on these. So these when they get it. So what you saying? I can't do it so many shows. They might take the niggas from the NBA. Not the time that I swear no woman gladiator. I was running and rolling up with Jerry Basin. I sent niggas home. Niggas at the window. I heard niggas out. I'm standing in the paper. Shit Broncos the Bronx. What the hell to say? This is the something good. I'm trying to say it. I got balls in this way. And all of the niggas like balls. Switch balls. He said like he's hip-hop flow. I really want to suck you with that movie shot show. Yeah, blood balls in this way. And all of the niggas like balls. Switch balls. He said like he's hip-hop flow. I really want to suck you with that movie shot I'm jumping these big games. So cool. I'm smelling the big game. The whole cold. All cold. With nothing from the dark players. Players. I'm a bird. They go up this way shit. I'm falling up for that 50 seconds. Shit out. Step down the road. We don't want to take shit. Every time we get this man say shit. I'm gonna let you know for that 50 seconds. Let's say shit. That's a fucking good. I'm gonna let you know. Let you forget. What's that you feel? Shit, I'm not the poor. What's that you feel? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What you gonna see? Yeah. What is this show? You know what it's gonna feel. Some shit on the top. Shit, that's what the blood. That's what the heart is saying. You got some shit. All I'm trying to show is balls, nigga. Yo, that nigga can't fuck with me, man. My name's Stuck B. I'm your host. Hey, yo, stop. Coming out with Piff. Hey, yo, don't let me get started, Stuck. Don't let me get started. I tell the DJ, yo, Stuck. Listen, man. This is what I do, man. Hey, yo, Stuck. I'm telling you, man. Don't let me tell the DJ, yo, something off right now. Throw it on, P. Tell him don't let me. Yo, what you want to do? 1782 is problem. It's out of here, we say it's on 1718, present with S.STREET, that's the greatest road. Man, what you wanna do? Fuck out of here? Fuck out of here! Fuck out of here! Hit the ball,